Michael, I need to draw something for this video. What do you think I should draw?
Oh, that's tough. Why don't you draw an elephant's penis?
Michael, come on. Just like...
Okay, how about George Lucas's neck?
No one can draw George Lucas. It's like, it's beyond... Come on, just something simple.
Draw a cat.
Okay, that wasn't too hard.
A pussy.
Michael. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is so awful. Okay, alright, let's... This is so bad.
They're equally crap.
It's strange to think that we can accomplish everything we need to by having only one hand trained to do things. I can't do anything with my left hand. Just look at these drawings. It's not even comparable. If someone were to smash or break my right hand, I'd be stuck relearning all the basic motor skills of writing, catching, throwing, even eating. You name it. Why does this happen? How come some of us are left-handed when the majority of us are right? Hello fellow geeks, Mark Crater here with another episode of the Science Faction Show. Today I'll be giving to you the facts on righties versus lefties. Leave your questions for future videos in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you're a righty or a lefty. Let's get right to the facts. First off, around 12% of the world's population are left-handed. That means the rest of us, 88%, are right-handed. There's a small amount that are ambidextrous, which means they can use either hand effectively. This is extremely rare, but it does happen. Imagine all the things you could accomplish with two hands. Now, back to being a lefty. In the Middle Ages, lefties were thought to be possessed by the devil. Well, practically anything that was out of the ordinary was thought to be touched by the devil. But this is where we get the modern word sinister from. It comes from sinistra, which is Latin for left. The more you know. And speaking of the origins of words, left comes from the Old English lift, meaning idle, weak, or useless. Man, people really did not like the lefties. So, why does it happen? There has been some research done on the science of handedness, although it does remain a bit of a mystery. In 2013, there was a study published by PLOS Genetics, which identified a network of genes that directly correlate to human-handedness. Genes have copies, and when those copies mutate, there is a chance for them to mutate in a direction towards right or left-handedness because of asymmetry, meaning they form in the left or right part of the brain. How can we have more right-handers then? The left hemisphere of the brain controls speech and language, and notably the movements of the right hand. This means that evolution has produced right-handed individuals due to the fact that we can use that hand for writing and communication. Left-brained means right-handed. The one thing that sticks out about this theory is the fact that lefties still exist. If evolution has a way of weeding out the weak, why are there still left-handed people? This seems like a gene that would be written out of the human code if it wasn't necessary. But the fact remains that genes that determine handedness can be random. So, you've got your genes that are part of a genetic heritage, ones that will determine your rightiness. But there are other more rare genes that leave a 50-50 chance of leftiness. We can't rule out cultural determination either. If a child is born into an environment with right-trained parents, then it's possible that will influence the child into having a dominant right hand. And we also have to take into account the child will carry genes from each right-handed parent. After all that though, some researchers say genetics only play a role 25% of the time, meaning handedness is pretty random and not able to be defined by one factor. While it's been noted that right or left-handedness does not determine any kind of personality traits, there is one disadvantage. The average earning of a lefty is about 10% lower than that of any righty. This could be because lefties tend to score lower on cognitive testing and are at a higher chance of having behavioral problems and learning disabilities. Not only that, basically everything in the world is designed for right-handed people. Scissors, a mouse for the computer, even guns. Basically, what I'm saying is, for hundreds of years, lefties have been getting the short end of the stick, and it's probably because of gene mutation. Sorry lefties. So, that's it for me here folks. I hope you learned something today. I learned that I can't draw with either hand.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Feel free to leave your comments below, and as always, stay geeky. Thanks so much for watching guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out the other awesome videos we have on this channel. Science!
Mark, you suck at drawing, Mark!
I know.
Mark, if this was a drawing job, you'd be fired! Now draw me George Lucas's neck. I said now!